painful as it is to relive, Aaron Summers has the lowlights of the Heels' departure from the Final Four.
The joy of making it to the Final Four quickly faded as Tar Heel fans watched their team fall to the Kansas Jayhawks Saturday night. Both teams quickly put points on the board, exchanging baskets. A basket by Darnell Jackson, followed by a turnover by Marcus Ginyard, brought Kansas into the lead which the Jayhawks would hold for the rest of the game. The Jayhawks hit 70% of their shots in the first half, pounded the boards, and forced turnovers, like this one by Danny Green. Coach Roy Williams credited the intense play by the opponent.
Kansas had the best team. Tremendously quick.
Kansas was in the middle of a 25-6 run during a 9-minute span as Tyler Hansbrough spurred a Carolina run as the Heels outscored Kansas 15-2 to end the half 44-27. After the half, UNC looked like a new team. With a Wayne Ellington steal for 2 and 2 clutch baskets by Danny Green, the Heels were down by only 12. Ellington brought the game within 4 points after this basket, but it was the closest the Heels could get. And with a little more than 5 minutes left, Carolina went cold. Tyler Hansbrough felt the game slip away.
They came back with a run there late and kind of went in panic mode after that.
With 20 seconds left, Carolina cleared the bench, the clock expired, and the final score favored Kansas 66-84. Hansbrough and Wayne Ellington weren't pleased.
You get here to the Final Four and you feel like you've been playing good, and then we just didn't come out with the energy we needed to tonight.
And we just fell short of one goal.
Roy Williams faced a dismal locker room after the game.
So I have to congratulate them on a great year. I apologize to them because some way, somehow, I didn't have our team ready to play as well as Bill did.
College basketball will have a national champion after tonight, but it won't be Carolina. In Chapel Hill, I'm Aaron Summers, Carolina Week Sports.
On a happier note, other sports are definitely in full swing. The UNC baseball team faced off against the Yellow Jackets of Georgia Tech on Friday in the first of a 3-game series. Sophomore pitcher Alex White lasted an impressive 7 innings and allowed no earned runs. Although UNC's superb defense kept Georgia Tech from scoring, it was the Heels' offensive production that put this one out of reach. The Heels scored runs in each of the first 3 innings before blowing it open in the 6th, with RBIs from junior Garrett Gore and seniors Chad Flack and Kyle Shelton. UNC went on to win the game 8-1. Officials canceled Saturday's game because of rain, forcing a doubleheader on Sunday. In the first game, the Heels lit up the scoreboard with 12 hits. They go on to win 10-4. Adam Warren tallied 7 strikeouts and picked up his 5th win of the season. In the second game of the doubleheader, freshman pitcher Matt Harvey got the start, but he gave up 4 runs on 6 hits in less than 4 innings pitched. And the Heels' bats were silent through most of the game. No runs for the Heels until head coach Mike Fox gets in the face of home plate umpire Scott Irby. Fox gets tossed, but he actually ignites the Tar Heel bats. Kyle Seager brings home a run with a double down the right field line, but that was all Carolina was able to muster. The Heels dropped the final game of the series 4-1. They'll look to beat Elon on Tuesday in Cary. The softball team traveled north to face Boston College in a 3-game series this weekend. Saturday pitcher Lisa Norris picked up her 3rd no-hitter of the year as the team pushed past the Eagles 4-0. In the second game Saturday, the team continued to dominate on the field, winning 6-2. On Sunday, despite rain and snow, the Heels mustered up just enough warmth to sweep BC 10-1. We had the guts, we had the heart, but for the men's lacrosse team on Saturday, it just wasn't enough. Ground and pounder Shane Walterhofer commenced the epic battle between the number 6 ranked Heels and number 4 ranked Cavaliers, resulting in this shoestring blast. A minute later, the Heels got lucky as 2 back-to-back rips here just narrowly missed their mark. But as the saying goes, the 3rd time is always the charm. The Cavs trigger man number 23, Will Barrow, was just deadly for Virginia. The Heels had plenty of chances to seal the deal, but after the half, the Cavs goalie would have absolutely none of that. As the rain started to come down, it was the Cavs' tenacious play and scorching offense that proved to be the X factor in their 12-11 overtime victory against the Heels. Carolina faces off against Ohio State next Saturday in Baltimore. The women's lacrosse team seems to be getting on track. After scoring only 4 goals against Boston College, the ladies went on a tear against Ohio State. It's already 11-5 Heels in the second half when Chelsea Parks goes down hard. Watch this courageous effort. She gets back up and fires it through the net, 12-5 Tar Heels up. And this is why they call Kristen Taylor Critter. Sneaky, 19-10 Heels. Julia Ryan bounces it through here, and the Heels take the match 22-12. Taylor says she's glad to see the offensive explosion.
I think we were definitely motivated. From the start of the game, we came out really strong, and it was great to see us be able to put up that many goals after only 4 goals in the BC game.
The women's lacrosse team finished the weekend on Sunday with a sweep of another American Lacrosse Conference opponent, Penn State. More offense from the Tar Heels with a 14-9 win, and the Heels are 10-3 on the season. Well, basketball season is done and over, but many spring sports are definitely on a roll and doing well. The football team is actually having their first spring game today, so we'll have more information about how the new squad is looking on Wednesday.
And we're certainly looking forward to a good football season this time around.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you, Marissa. Well, we mentioned that golf is suffering a stroke, but what does that mean?
Yeah, well, coming up, we'll tell you about the drought the game is experiencing.